On that note,
We are going to start weather with a little bit of a monster mash. 32 days till Halloween. They're ready for spooky season. Corn maze, maybe you're headed up to Robstown this weekend. We've got fabulous conditions Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures will be in the 90s. It is definitely amazing weather coming up. So that's what we are tracking. If you're headed to the beach though, not that amazing, unless maybe you're a surfer, you're into the forecast. Otherwise, we do have some hazardous conditions. Minor coastal flooding will make it hazardous to drive on the beach, so use caution if you're doing that. That salt water can damage your car, especially the underbelly, causing rust and all those problems. So just keep that in mind. We're tracking higher tides, 1 to 2 feet above normal. Water may be up to the dunes. Speaking of those tides, Bob Hobb Pier, 8:02 p.m. This evening will be your high tide, 10:12 into Friday, 11:37 Saturday, and 12:40 a.m. So overnight, heading into the weekend, will be our high tide. So that's at least a positive note. Wave heights are going to be falling through the weekend, and that's going to happen as we continue to track Tropical Storm Ian into the Atlantic Ocean. The main concern will be some stronger winds, 70 miles per hour as it approaches the coast of South Carolina there just north of Savannah, Georgia. However, heavy rainfall also going to be a concern there along the coast. For us in Texas, we are staying dry thanks to that cyclonic motion taking the dry air down around Tropical Storm Ian as it becomes post-tropical even. I think Saturday will be some of our driest conditions out there. It will feel very comfortable over the weekend. So right now though, 6:47, comfortable outside. You'll enjoy these temperatures for a little bit longer. We're talking 65 degrees right now, and we'll be around 66 by 8 a.m., 79 by 10 o'clock, 85 at lunchtime, and then we'll get up back into the 90s with all of that sunshine. Notice our winds will be shifting fairly light, mostly out of the north through the morning. Then they shift back out of the east with that sea breeze kicking in. Wind speeds only about 10, maybe 12 miles per hour. A few gusts may reach 15 miles per hour. Your sunset will be at 7:18. So there's really not too much to show you on Futurecast except for our clear, sunny skies. 91 your high today in Corpus Christi. Will be in the upper 80s, low 90s across the board. Port Aransas at the beach around 85 degrees, but remember, we will be dealing with that coastal flooding and higher than normal waves that are going to lead to a high rip current risk as well. 82 heading into the evening there in Port Aransas, 84 in Corpus Christi. We pretty much are on repeat as we head into your Friday, kicking things off around 64 in Corpus Christi, 62 there in Kingsville. Will be 61 through Alice and Orange Grove, into the 50s through Beeville, George West. Heading into Friday morning, highs back around 90. So for your Blitz Gamecast, whether you have high school football game today or even into tomorrow, that wind may shift slightly back out of the east-southeast. I don't think we'll see too many wind gusts around 15 miles per hour, but it's possible. And those temperatures falling into the 70s during game time. So enjoy these conditions. Very similar kind of repeat forecast on your Friday. We're still tracking that coastal flooding at least through Friday. We may see some lingering impacts through the weekend. Spooky season, or aka October 1st, coming up on Saturday. Temperatures in the 90s as we kick off October. Lows will be back kind of in the upper 60s as we see a bit more cloud coverage heading into next week. Barbie Johnson.